Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. 3.4.1 is now live. It was only actually on the PTU for a few hours before going live, but let's check out the patch notes and how it plays. The patch notes for this one are pretty short, but let's go over them and chat about them. The turret aim view cones for the UIs have now been restored. This is actually a really useful feature, and we were playing with it quite a lot today. So what happens is that when someone's in a remote turret or a manned turret, the pilot and other gunners can see where they're aiming, which makes multi-crew much better. It allows you to all focus on a single target. If someone's shooting something else, you can sort of like position the ship so that they don't get pulled away from their target that they're trying to fight. Along with the gyro stabilization that came recently, that's actually really damn useful. They do need to sort of buff it and polish it a lot, but it's certainly getting there. Multi-crew gameplay and that turret gameplay certainly a lot better. VoIP should now work over direct calls, and VoIP for me both seem to be working pretty damn well in the patch. Free look head tracking should no longer be active in peer-to-peer calls, even if it's set to off. The personal elevator on the 600i should now extend all the way down. Now this is true, and the 600i does work a lot better now. However, I've had weird things happen with the 600i. One of the lifts literally decided to sidestep out of my ship at one point and float away. So there's still some problems with that. Turrets should no longer roll when hitting rotation limits. Turrets should no longer rotate to 0 position when entered for the first time. Hammerhead turrets should now have a working alternative fire mode. As I said, turrets, they're actually getting into a reasonably good state. I had some problems with turrets recently where they would stutter up and down, especially on vehicles. That actually seems to have been fixed, which is awesome. FOIP and VoIP should now properly transmit. Yes, they do, at least for me. Large layers of liquids like shadows should no longer appear on planetary surfaces. Mission markers should now consistently populate after accepting a mission. Players should now be able to interact with disks at the downed relays, and they fixed a client crash and 6 server crashes as well. There are still server crashes going on, and that's one of the major problems with that patch for me at the moment. Also, just having mission markers. I don't seem to be getting those tracking markers for missions a lot of the time. Some it works fine with, others, about 50% of the time for me, just doesn't seem to give me a mission marker. I don't know where the hell I am supposed to be going. There are some other major known issues with the patch. Several ships will randomly open their canopies with no player input. Most notably, after quantum travel, players can become locked to ship seats when using crash recovery. There's a workaround for this. You need to land at a station and log out and then back in again, and that should fix it. Mission markers vanish permanently when using crash recovery as well. I'm having that problem, but even if I don't crash, VoIP is off by default and will need to be activated manually by the player using the comms app of the Moby-Glass as well. So yeah, as I said, FOIP and VoIP working pretty damn well for me. All the freelancers seem to be working as well now. They had some problems with their shields and lots of glitches when you would open them up and stuff. There was large areas of them that you could just see through, but that all seems to be working now pretty well. As I said, again, lots of server crashes compared to what we normally have with this patch. Live build patches, I've got used to them being reasonably stable. This time, yeah, a good few server crashes throughout the few hours I was playing earlier today. One of the cool things on this patch was the addition of the Butcher's Helmet Christmas variant, given to everyone, I believe. I'm not sure if that's a permanent addition, but it is cool, and it does make me feel like a cross between Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and a Christmas tree. There was some screenshots as well going around of other helmets and flare to helmets that allowed you to have some pretty cool, interesting looks. There was a star kitten helmet and like some little star kitten ears that people were putting on. I think this might have actually been devs flying around just showing some stuff that was sort of like in the patch that they were messing with, something that might turn up in the future customization-wise. But getting back on topic with 3.4.1, I would actually expect a 3.4.2 patch pretty damn soon, even if it means people working Christmas overtime. They need to get server stability there and fix the last of those more pressing issues. Also, I suppose people will want to know, yes, you can buy items in shops again. They seem to be working, at least they were for me throughout my few sessions that I did earlier. I will be looking at a full state of the game for 3.4.x, whatever version we have on the live build in the next week or so. And then I'll also get up a guide on mission givers, where to find them, how to access them, because we do have access to a lot of the missions now, which is actually a good amount of fun, and they're worth doing. They do pay out at least a reasonable amount now. It's not just all about cargo running that Widow and mining anymore, although they still make a butt ton of money. Also, I want to look at all of those gameplay loops that are available for different money-making methods, all of those missions available, doing cargo, having a look at mining now, because there has been a reasonable amount of updates since we last looked at actually doing a full mining gameplay loop. With that in mind, if you've got any suggestions or feedback on stuff that you would like to see me cover when it comes to things that are tangibly in-game right now and what's going to be there in the near future, please chuck them in the comments below. It really helps me and helps guide the channel into what I'll be doing in the next few weeks and months and all that sort of jazz. During December, we are giving away a Star Citizen game package, Saber Raven, and CitizenCon 2948 goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning those is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos made during December. More details are linked below. And if you are considering getting a new gaming PC or upgrading, first, please consider the Shadow Cloud gaming service. It leverages the power of your internet connection to turn a device, be it phone, laptop, tablet, or PC, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming rig. I've seen people just use their phones and a gamepad now to play Star Citizen. It works great for me in Star Citizen Alpha 3.3.7, and the Shadow guys keep on updating both their hardware and software. Your mileage may vary with Shadow though, based on your internet connection, so please bear that in mind. It is subscription based, and using the code BoredGamer will net you a discount. If you don't have Star Citizen yet, then please check out the links below as well to get 5,000 UEC, the in-game currency, as a bonus. Any comments and feedback is appreciated. Please take care, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.